Sunday Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tight end in motion left. From the 48. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Burrow to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw again, it's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017 and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Rush to throw. They're secured by Brandon Cooks. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To the air with Rush. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 39. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. Well, they just did.
Touchdown, Dallas! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second and 3 now. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Brown again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On third down, here's Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Play action now, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 14. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Rush now to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Rush looking to pass. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Brown on the inside give. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Bengals got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Burrow out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Rush. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Caught near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 16. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Rush now. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Rush. Catch made by Cooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Second and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air with Rush. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Rush to throw. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Throwing, Rush. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They're throwing it. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now. They'll try and throw it here. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Back to throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
One of the hardest things to measure at that NFL Combine. Sure, you get verticals and 40s and bench presses, but it's hard to measure determination and heart. That clip right there, that was all about want to for this defense to get that sack.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, ball at the 36. A run with Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Burrow. Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Has a man, it's Brown. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Burrow out of the shotgun. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rush now to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
He connects downfield on 4. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. He's throwing for it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And now the Bengals have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous, right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Brown. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow setting to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Blast through midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Brown on the carry. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets them 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. Has it down close. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Butker knocks it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush out for this next drive. And I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like the primetime lights have blinded him here tonight. It's been a real rough showing for him, as we're seeing here, Brock, a lot of plays that he's going to want back. First and 10 now from the 30. Rush now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
To the air with Rush. Has him on the quick hitter. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Rush looking to pass. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Second and 1. Hits his running back. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Rush. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's second down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing, rush. This one's caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They are throwing it again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
They'll throw it again. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here's Rush. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Throw caught at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.